On a previous episode of Shadow Realm.
It had been years since I even thought about Ravana. Why had he chosen to come back now?
What is it today? Brown slimy goop or green smelly goop?
You're going to stay behind and clean up this mess.
You clean it up! I'm out of here!
Spend the afternoon at home thinking about what I said.
You're suspending me?
I'll make you in my hand. What would that be? I mean, it makes me really bored. It's nice to relax. It's nothing but sick, black fun.
Hey, Bhagwan. Are you eating that canned spaghetti again? Where did you get that? You know we don't eat that horrible processed food in this house, stripped of all its nutrients. What's the matter, Arya? Did something happen at school again today? Was it the food again?
Please, just don't make anything for me tomorrow.
So what are you going to eat?
I'll make a sandwich. I know what I like in it anyway.
But you've always loved my khichdi.
That's not the point.
It is. The food I give you is pure, unadulterated food of the gods. It empowers you to battle the demons of everyday life.
Ma, seriously, what demons?
The demons of ill health, digestive weakness, low immunity, and a toxic mind. So you can take on anything that comes your way. You think you could get all of that from a sandwich?
Don't you understand, Ma? I just want to fit in.
Arya, I want that too. But you don't have to sacrifice who you are just to fit in. Food is the building block of life, and our food is the building block of our culture.
Oh, culture, Schmulture.
That's it, Arya. Go to your room, right now.
What? You can't be serious.
Did I stutter?
Fine. I'll be happier in there anyway. Ma always told me that my greatest weakness in life was that I was hypersensitive. That I react instantly and take things too easily to heart. But I couldn't help it.
Can we turn that down and have a little shanti in here? There, that's better.
Didn't you forget to knock?
Sorry, you're right. I should have knocked. I just wanted to give you something.
What is that? The Ramayana?
You remember when I used to read it to you as a child? I think it's time you read it yourself.
I'm a little old for fairy tales about fantasy lands and divine princes with flying monkeys. Don't you think?
There are certain books for certain seasons of your life, but this is one that I hope you'll come back to over and over again. When you feel alone, or when you're facing more than you think you can handle, you'll find new meaning in these words. I still do, every single day. Read it or don't read it, but remember to put it back in the prayer room where it belongs every night. That's its home. And, by the way, it's not the Ramayana, it's the Ramayana.
Of course, that would be Ma's big solution for all the crap I'm going through. Read a book of children's stories. Only someone as clueless as her would suggest something as weak as that. Then something weird happened. I remembered the dreams I'd been having, where I was fighting Ravana. Was it a strange coincidence that this book only found its way to my desk now? My curiosity was piqued. I picked it up and turned to a random page. Ravana, the 10-headed demon of Lanka, advanced towards Ram, spitting fire into each tree he trampled down the way. Ram stayed calm as he stood there anticipating the Demon King's approach, his bow strung to his arrow. No threat of danger could ruffle the prince's feathers. He knew even the slightest agitation would ruin his focus. As I continued reading, I was enraptured by Ram's warrior discipline and his victory against Ravana. How could he stay so calm in the face of constant evil, with nothing but a bow and arrow, and an army of monkeys called Vanars? Then, I read all about the Arya race, a group of brave crusaders who protected themselves and their kin from evil. They were skilled in the martial arts, and they fought with a handcrafted weapon made from the simplest of elements, but used with the utmost skill. As I continued reading, the words touched something deep inside of me. My mind slowed down, became clear and alert. I was in the present moment, and for the first time, in a very long time, I felt calm.
So, what did you think?
Oh God, Ma! I didn't even see you.
Did you read any of it?
A little.
And?
Well, the weapons were kinda dope, I guess. Like the one Hanuman carried around, it's like Thor and his hammer.
You mean his gada?
Yeah. I could have used one of those this afternoon at school. I would have laid those boys out flat, one by one. Hey, what do they call those weapons again?
Astra. They're not ordinary weapons, Arya. They get their power from divine mantras ordained by the gods, and then they only work when they're used with the right intention. If your intentions are wrong, your efforts only lead to further torment.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that your truest weapons, Arya, are your humility and pride for your culture.
Oh God, not that word again, Ma. Please.
Why? Retaining your culture in a foreign land isn't easy, I know. But Ram was also faced with a task that seemed impossible. But he kept his head held high. Why do you think your father and I named you Aryavir?
I don't know, after the Arya race?
Because it means brave protector of the people. Ram was also a brave protector of the people. And the only thing he had on his side was his humility.
Ugh.
What is it?
I mean, look, it's an entertaining story and all, but it's just a little bit hard to believe that any of this actually happened. If there were really gods who descended from the heavens, why haven't they come down recently? What are they waiting for?
The gods show up when life goes so awry that we need them the most. It has happened over and over again.
Whatever, Ma. I'm going to bed. I felt the magnetic pull of sleep drawing me into its cocoon. The echo of Ma's words drifted off somewhere into my subconsciousness. My dreams exploded with intricate scenes of Ram's exploits against the evil Rakshasas of ancient India. I saw myself as a soldier in Ram's army, fighting heroically against the monstrous demons that harassed peaceful forest dwellers. I saw myself battling against Ravana alongside Ram's army of Vanars under the sturdy direction of their chieftain, Hanuman.
Arya!
What do you want, Elias?
I just wanted to high-five you, bro.
What for?
For skipping out on a math test? That was sick.
Arya, what's the matter?
Nothing, Ma. Go back to sleep.
Listen, there's a Halloween party at Jackson's tomorrow night. You gotta come.
Wait a second. This afternoon, you were chasing me around the schoolyard. Now you're inviting me to a party?
That was before I knew how badass you were. Just be there tomorrow. It's gonna be lit.
Who is that?
Just a friend.
At this hour?
He came to invite me to a Halloween party.
What's his name?
Elias.
Elias? That boy is not your friend.
He's the first person in that school to invite me to a party.
Mark my words, Arya, that boy is trouble.
You want me to fit in, don't you?
I just have a bad feeling about this party. What happened at school today? Are you in some kind of trouble, Arya? Is that boy involved?
Just don't worry about anything, Ma. I'm fine. Just go back to sleep. Trouble? Ha! Not nearly enough. Thing is, trouble is just a state of mind, and sometimes it's exactly what you need to get an invitation. Yeah, I wasn't gonna be clear of trouble anytime soon.
Thank you for listening to Shadow Realm. If you enjoyed today's episode, share it with someone who'd love to journey through the Arya Chronicles. Visit thearyachronicles.com for more information. Be sure to rate and review us wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Coming up on Shadow Realm.
Hey, Arya! You're just in time! There's a golden statue of some guy in Jackson's mom's bedroom upstairs. You're gonna bring it to us.
I can hardly see anything. Oh!
Stay tuned for more.